Welcome to how to play the play cards in Game of Goats. There are actually 3 ways to play the play cards, and I'm going to start with the fastest and simplest way. So I've got my hand here, and I've got the play cards newly shuffled over here. And then my opponent has their cards. So all we're going to do, let's pretend that we can't see each other's hands. Now we will have seen each other's hands from the game of Goat Poker or the Goat Numbers game, but you know, it's not that easy to remember the other player's hand every time. So we have some sense maybe, but not a full understanding of what the other player is working with. So all you have to do to play the simple way of playing the play cards is to flip a random play card. It's a baseline. I know that the baseline is a play for the power forward. Now, if I believe that my opponent might have a 1 or 2 ranked power forward, then I might sacrifice another player that I don't think I can win with anyway. But I feel pretty confident with this player here. So I'm going to put him out there. And my opponent, not remembering what I have either, feels pretty confident with their power forward. So they go with the number 3 power forward. Now, power forwards are both baseline players. They don't add anything. I'll show that closer. They don't add anything to their number. So this is a 3 versus a 3. It's a tie. But what happens when there's a tie? Well, tie goes to purple. So in this case, I won the baseline play. So we flip another one. And this one's a drive play. I know a drive play is a small forward play. You can see that here. Small forward +0, shooting guard +1, point guard +2, etc. So it's a small forward play. I feel pretty confident once more in my small forward. So I'll bring out this doctor here. And the small forward will go against... Now they may remember that I have a pretty good small forward, and they'll sacrifice a player rather than use their small forward, hoping for another drive play or something similar later. So in this case, I win again because my small forward beats the center. Not only is the center number 5 ranked, but centers add +3 on the drive. So this is a 2 versus an 8. So we flip again. This time a mid-range shot. That is a shooting guard's play. Now, once more, I feel confident in my shooting guard. I bring out my shooting guard. But the opponent has had enough for losing. They're going with their big guns. They bring out their number 1 ranked center. Now the number 1 ranked center, the mid-range is a shooting guard play. So whereas the shooting guard adds 0, the center adds 2. But that makes them both equal at 3. On the other hand, the tie goes to purple. And so in this case, because the tie goes to purple, my opponent wins the mid-range shot. Our next play is a 3. I know that to be a point guard play. So does my opponent. I play my point guard. They play their point guard. And because they're lower ranked than I am, they score the points. So we're tied at 2 plays to 2 with 1 play remaining. It's really going to come down to what the play is as to who can win. So the play is a 3. I play my number 2 ranked center. My opponent plays their number 3 ranked small forward, which you'll remember they saved by using the number 5 ranked center on a drive play, even though that's the small forward's best play. And so what we see is the small forward adds 2. That gets them to 5. The center adds 4. That gets me to 6. And so 5 beats 6. Lowest number always wins. And they get the points for the 3. And my opponent takes that one 3 plays to 2.